Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. So, we both just got done watching the Nintendo Direct and the PlayStation State of Play, and both were great.
Yes.
To one of us each.
It was perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
I mean, PlayStation Play didn't have a lot, except one game.
Yeah, which was Spider-Man,
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious.
Yep. Pretty much what you expect, but on the other hand, Nintendo Directs had probably a lot
more.
Yeah, that even Jake would probably consider playing, at least on the channel.
I mean, you just bought like 2 games.
Yeah.
That was literally shown at the Direct.
Yeah.
The pre-orders went up today or something.
I'm pretty sure there's other games that might have been available today or available for pre-order today, but yeah, it's great. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
So lots to talk about. You probably just only want to talk about Spider-Man and maybe one or two things from the Nintendo Direct, and that's probably it, right?
Yeah, a couple of other things.
Yeah. So you can talk about Spider-Man 2 first.
All right. Game's coming out next month as we're recording this. I thought we would have gotten a new trailer, but we got some more of the gameplay and it looks freaking amazing. It might I feel like it's gonna sweep the Game Awards next year or whatever. It's gonna got some of some more gameplay. The web swinging looks. I didn't think they would how they could possibly improve the web swinging from the first game in the Miles game, but they somehow did, and it looks beautiful. Just the inner child in me is just absolutely, and the black suit stuff just. Oh man, I'm so excited. This game's gonna be peak. Yeah, I'm going to invest so much time into that game. Because it looks like there's gonna be so much to do as well.
Mm-hmm. They added Koreans or something like that.
Yeah, side missions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Still contemplating if I'm gonna stream it for the channel, but it'd be kind of weird. Well, technically, we did do the first game in FGC, but it'd be kind of weird for to start this channel with playing the new one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that was that much.
I'm still thinking about it because it'd probably be.
I mean,
it'd be
the games that you played on this channel, we played Star Wars Episode 3 and shit, and isn't the Spider-Man game that we're doing on this channel
Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, so
the original one.
Yeah, it isn't entirely out of the question, I guess.
2 Spider-Man 2 playthroughs going on.
Right, at the same time.
Only on NerdVibed.
Yep.
I still have to think about it. Because it'd probably be a no commentary thing, and a lot of people don't like that.
I'm trying to think. Would you be up for I know you don't want to do your own thing, but do you want to do your own side thing called and make your YouTube channel call NerdVibed to Jake or something like that?
Jake from NerdVibed.
Jake from NerdVibed. And just do commentary-less streams there or some shit.
No, like I said, this is still something, and I don't know how I know it sounds stupid, but I don't know how much if I stream, I don't know how much compression it's gonna be.
You could just do a test stream.
That is true.
Just see how it goes.
I don't know. It's still a new thing for me to like think about.
Yeah, the way I see it is, you could also just like, if you don't want anyone like to chat on your stream, so you get distracted, you could turn the stream chat off. I don't know how that would work on PlayStation actually, but yeah, I would show you probably. I would like call you over Discord or some shit since I'm not allowed in your house at all. For some fucking reason.
Nobody is.
Yeah. It's great. Fucking dictatorship going on over there.
Yeah. But yeah, I was very... Because we were both kind of... I mean, I do like the regular Peter's like red and blue suit more in this game than the first one.
Yeah.
I still find the I mean, it's good that it like does it to make it like unique, I guess. To make be like when you see like the big one, oh, that's the PS4 game Spider-Man. But it's still, I think it's good. I don't think it's like terrible, but I'm very fortunate that we saw in the state of play the classic suit from the first game that Peter only wore for like maybe like 3 missions before he got the big white logo will be available to play as. So I'm very excited. But I said but it's gonna be like, yeah, as soon as I get the black suit, I'm not taking it off.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it through the whole game.
I think black Spider-Man suits are way more superior than like the classic ones.
Oh, it's gonna be oh.
And you're wearing all black right now too.
Yep.
You're dressed as Venom. If his face was white and he had glasses and stuff, and was wearing shorts. So it's like an AI generated like Venom, I guess.
Yeah, I used to have a gym shirt that had the Venom logo on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the game's gonna be peak. What else? Yeah, I like that I like how you can switch between Peter and Miles like so fluently. I kind of don't like that it's not co-op though. If there was a co-op mode, it would have been really awesome.
Yeah.
Because that would have been like...
Had there been like rumors in the past though of them adding co-op?
I think they were like... People were like saying like, oh, there like might be, and then they're like, nope, there's not really co-op, and I was like, that's kind of stupid.
That is kind of stupid, actually. I feel like that would be like a great thing they could do, maybe.
Like, not like it doesn't have to be like the main game. It can just be just a co-op mode.
Yeah.
Like alternate thing. Like.
I agree.
I think I'll just before I let you. I think just a couple suits I just want to see in the game. I don't know what if these suits are not in the game, I'm not gonna be mad and get all pissy about it. The game's like mid or anything because I can get what I want, like a lot of people seem. But it's probably gonna happen. This happened before. Toby's Black's got to be in the game. If they're bringing back because it looks like from seeing the classic suit, and they said there's gonna be a ton of suits. That means they're probably using all like the previous game suits, and Toby's was there. And if they have black suit versions, then we have to have his. I just hope they up. The only thing is that I wish once I saw like the PC mods of them like doing the Raimi, like people like remaking the Raimis, I just realized how badly they butchered the suit in the game, and I hope if they just model it, I guess, so it looks more accurate, I guess, because it took me. I thought it when it first came out, I thought it looked like perfect, but then once I saw the mods, I'm like, yeah, they kind of just did their own thing with it.
Yeah.
It still looks on point, but there's just something about it. I think it might be the eyes or something that just kind of I think one thing that's like different is like the webbing is like really shiny compared to like how it really looks in like the movies and stuff. So yeah, I hope it's like remodel. Another one. Andrew's the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. I think that has to be a must. A lot of people wanted it for the first game, and I think that would be. Andrew's probably one of the most popular, like in terms of like live action Spider-Man. So I'm hoping that they.
Out of 3 people.
Oh, and my friend just messaged me, and something that my buddy just like posting. He said, so apparently with the suits you can color swap them. Mm-hmm. That we didn't know. I guess we didn't notice. So that is also crazy.
Yeah.
You can swap the color. Yeah, of the costumes you can swap the colors.
Like any color you want, or
I don't know. Or there's like a bunch of presets or whatever.
Yeah.
That's really innovative, honestly. For a Spider-Man
game. Presets is kind of going up. But it'd be like way cooler if you like could do your own color. Thing.
Oh man, imagine like imagine like a Spider-Man like online game where you can like make your own suit and stuff.
Yeah.
And do like hang out with your friends and stuff. That'd be so cool. But yeah, Andrew's suit, I would be so happy. I probably would main that suit too.
You know what I was thinking actually?
Mm-hmm.
A GTA type situation with Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Where like it's like a Spider-Verse type thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like a Spider-Verse like online game where you're all like free roaming in a big city and stuff.
Yeah, shit happens randomly and you all fight the boss.
Yeah, fight the supervillain. That'd be so cool.
It would be so. Sony, you need to hire both of us. I have the creative mind. Jake knows the lure. Just put our minds together and we'll make money for you.
Yeah. I also want. I'd probably main this one too. If they have it, I want Tom's final suit. No way home. The red and blue one.
Mm-hmm.
That I know that one was highly requested.
The one he wore in like the final seconds.
Yeah. The end. That has to be a must.
I don't even remember what it looks like.
The one that was like that really looks like the classic.
I remember
but the blue was like really shiny.
I think I don't remember. It's been so long since I saw that.
Because like I love the metallic blue on that.
Yeah.
It would be so good. It would look so good in game. The only thing I can think of from Miles, they'll probably do it, obviously, but they'll probably do is across the Spider-Verse suit with the armpit stripes. Or if they do, the what is it, the Leap of Faith, when he's wearing like the first movie suit but with the hoodie.
Yeah,
that would also be sick too. I honestly prefer the hoodie and the shorts over the suit, over just the plain suit, honestly, because it really shows that how he's different from Peter, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think those are the only things I can think of for Miles. But yeah, those are my requests for Peter. It probably will not matter much, as once I unlock the black suit, it's game over.
Yeah. I am closing the game. I'm not touching the game after that.
It just, that black suit looks so good. Like the way it I love, just if you remember from like the trail, like it looks like textured and everything, like there's actual detail into it that it actually looks like alive.
Yeah.
And of course they did like the classic look and not like Toby, like I do like Toby's black suit, but it just started that trend of just doing just the black, regular red and blue with just white webbing, and I'm not really a fan of that. I kind of like the classic.
It's not cool. It's not good.
But yeah, I hope for like I'm just hoping that once you get the black suit, you can keep it for like the whole game, even when Peter gets rid of it. Like,
isn't like an inventory thing? I thought there was something like that. We could change it.
I mean, yeah, I just hope, like, just for, like, the cosmetic reasons, like, you can just keep the black suit.
Yeah.
You know, like, you don't have to, like, I don't want some, like, BS that once you get rid of it, like, you can't, like, wear it anymore. Like, who would want that?
Exactly.
The only way I could see them, doing that route is, but if you have, this happened in the comics, but when Peter got rid of the black suit in the comics, Black Cat made him like an identical black suit, but it was like, you know, a fabric version. That would be like the only way I could accept that, if you just like you can unlock like a fabric version. But but they already had her make a suit for him in the last game, so it'd be pretty repetitive, honestly. That's another thing I hope. You see it like an Easter egg of her in like the game. I just really hope she's in the game.
It would be stupid not to.
I'd request a refund immediately.
Yeah. I would sell my entire PlayStation 5.
Ship it back to Sony themselves. Just, you know, like, with just a sticky note on it that says like, you shouldn't have just added Black Cat.
No Black Cat. Where is my Black Cat? Dumbasses.
Alright, I think that's pretty much it for me. In terms of like the stuff we saw today.
Yeah.
So... Oh yeah, I think the one other thing... I think this isn't the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the PlayStation, but... Why did you do that to Ghostbusters?
What?
Why? Oh. The Ghostbusters game. Like, why?
I thought you were talking about like something I did. I was like,
no.
What did I do?
Matt, you programmed that game. I can't really do
the costume design. I was the costume designer in that game.
I
told them to make the worst costumes imaginable for that game.
I just can't.
They succeeded.
I just can't believe they did that to Ghostbusters.
The most random ass clothing you could ever find. And now like the Ghostbusters.
Why are they making like? How does that game make the 2016 all-female reboot more faithful? Like, come on. I'm pretty sure I only saw a couple frames of like the regular like jumpsuits.
Yeah, the way I think it's gonna happen, like the actual suit is gonna be like an unlockable item for some reason, and not. Like,
oh my god! No, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like the item shop or something.
Oh yeah, probably.
Microtransactions. Oh my god.
Sony would do something like that. It was PlayStation.
Loot boxes.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's really embarrassing. They did that to Ghostbusters.
It is insane.
Yeah, I think that's all I'll say. I just wish for PlayStation we got a bit more. Like when I saw Marvel, I thought they were gonna do something for the Wolverine game that's coming out, but it was just more about Spider-Man, which I'm not complaining about. But like, I was like, can we get another trailer for like something else?
Something else besides Spider-Man? Or is that it?
I know there's like a lot of games that are coming out soon. Like that
PlayStation is so poverty that the face of their fan, like the face of PlayStation is Spider-Man.
Yeah, because Sony owns Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, like only his movie rights, I think.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll let you talk about Nintendo, and I'll just add in to the conversation.
Jeez, there's like actually a lot that caught my attention. Actually, I'll just say what I remember off the top of my head because the footage you guys are seeing is being played live. So I'll talk about F-Zero. I brought this up in the reaction itself, but like I said, I'm super excited for that game to come out.
Yeah, it like I would be like I'd be like nervous to be in like a lobby with like 100 people for like just a regular race, but like the game itself looks Did that game originally come out on either NES or Super Nintendo?
Something like that. I don't even remember.
But I was just like it just looks like really colorful and vibrant. It's like a fun game. 100 sounds like way too freaking extreme.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to that game, but the thing with Nintendo and those kinds of games is they take them off the eShop for some reason, like a year or two into the game's lifetime, and I would not be surprised.
I'm pretty sure
we all know from Mario 35 and Tetris 99, I think. I don't know if that's still up, but we should all know that Nintendo's gonna fucking...
Once they get the eShop, though, once it's off the... But you can still keep the game forever, right?
No.
No?
I think I downloaded Mario 35 at least. I don't know if I had to buy it with money, but I played it and the server shut down for the game. You cannot play Mario 35 anymore. You know that one?
No, but you can, like, it'll still, like, if you go to, like, your own games, it'll still be there.
Nope.
No?
You literally cannot play the game.
Dude, PlayStation, when PlayStation takes something off the marketplace, you still keep it forever.
It's because those games are, like, strictly online. So once they get rid of the online servers for the game,
there's no point. There's no offline mode or anything. And there's no, like, offline. Oh, that's dumb.
Because you could just play the actual fucking game itself.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
That's really dumb.
It's such a cool premise too for Mario 35. It's just like compete in like the original Mario levels, gain points and stay alive by like completing the courses as fast as possible. And if you don't, time runs out. I don't know. I don't understand.
You were kind of interested in Mario versus Donkey Kong?
Yeah. I don't know what it's about. Like Mario versus Donkey Kong is kind of looked down upon, especially like right now because Donkey Kong fans have had nothing for like a decade, I'm pretty sure, or maybe even longer. I guess if you don't count Tropical Freeze, which I think came out in 2018 or some shit like that. But even then, that was like still from the Wii U or something. But for me, like I don't know, the game looks interesting. It looks like an interesting like puzzle-y type game where you're like trying to figure out how to get like from point A to point B, which is something that like I've been trying to get into, like puzzle games on FPC. We played this game called Humanity.
I was gonna say during the reaction, like, oh god, this is gonna be like Humanity all over again.
Yeah, it's just
where you just like kind of just gave up because it got way too stressful.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going back to that game, but like
you just needed some time to cool off.
I need to figure out how to like collect one of the goalies. Anyways, that's for FTC. Mario vs. Donkey Kong looks interesting.
Also, this is probably the first time they're gonna be like enemies in like a long time too, right?
I think so. No, they had like a couple, like a game or two of this kind of like franchise on the Wii U, I'm pretty sure, and 3DS. Two, not each, but like two just in general, I'm pretty sure.
Because usually when like I'm not like, since I didn't own a Wii U or 3DS, or the only time like I just remember just Mario and Donkey Kong having beef with one another is like the old like the arcade games.
Yeah,
that's like the only like in term, or like some stuff here and there, but like mainly that's when I really think of like. So that's why when I said during the reaction, like, because they said like this is like, it was like they said something like it was like the first time like they're since like the GameCube or whatever that Mario and Donkey Kong were enemies. And I literally said no, they were enemies in the arcade version.
Yeah, I think he said like the rivalry between the two like escalated in the Game Boy era a lot or something like that.
How does it escalate if the whole thing was like Donkey Kong kidnapping Mario's girlfriend?
Don't know.
How does it get worse from there?
He could fuck her.
Ew.
Donkey Kong could fuck her.
Ew. I love this. I love the silence.
Could stick his furry dick in her mouth.
Don't give Rule 34 ideas if there isn't any already.
Don't ruin my plan. Don't fucking ruin my. Don't get in the way of my fucking plans for the future of my Donkey Kong times Peach porn. Fuck off.
What? Peach?
Wait, what? You thought I was talking about like Mario or some shit?
No. It wasn't Peach that Donkey Kong kidnapped. It was Pauline.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Pauline.
Maybe. I mean, even better. Yeah, just draw all the Mario women with Donkey Kong and Bowser, I guess. I don't know.
Them double teaming.
just to throw them fucking going to town on Bowser or some shit. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Pauline. I'm gonna look it up.
While you do that, actually no, I'll let you finish looking it up. But
which girl did Donkey Kong?
I mean, it turned into Peach at some point, and Peach was also Daisy at some point before she got blonde hair or some shit like that too. But I don't know. I have no idea. It was something like that.
Yeah, because I was trying to look it up. It says in the top results why did Donkey Kong kidnap Pauline?
Yeah.
And then I knew it because I talked about it. And it says, why did Donkey Kong kidnap him? And it says Mario was an abusive owner to Donkey Kong and had him trapped in a cage. When Donkey Kong broke free, he kidnapped Pauline as revenge.
Oh, so Mario was.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said in the stream. I'm pretty sure Mario was the bad guy at one point.
So Mario is a psychopath. Damn. Game theory was right all along.
Yeah, he was a communist.
Thing, but Donkey Kong, he's a piece of shit to Donkey Kong. Racially motivated with that one. Damn. Jeez.
Thing is, I don't know what Japan having a character start off as the antagonist and becomes the hero. They just do that all the time.
Yeah.
They did that to Godzilla. They had him as the villain in the first movie, and then a few movies in, he's the defender of humanity.
I don't get it. Make up your fucking mind, Japan. Goddamn. Yeah, there's also Splatoon 3, some DLC, which I guess that's okay. I mean, I'm not that excited, but I'm gonna play it. I just didn't finish the Splatoon 3 main story on my own, because, I don't know. I just haven't been interested that much in Splatoon 3 ever. But I'll get to it at some point. What else? Oh yeah, that trombone game too. We're gonna be doing that next session. It's gonna be really great. Oh my god. I don't know if it'll be a one-off. I mean, there's multiple songs, so it might be a couple of episodes at the very most, but who knows?
Depends how funny it is.
Yeah.
If we want to keep going or not.
Yeah. There's also another musical game, I think on Switch, or was it?
Was it the one that we just saw?
It was the one where you
that had boss battles.
No.
The one that was on the Direct today that we just watched.
It was the one where you're is it just gonna be chill Nintendo music or something like that?
I don't know. There was two.
What, it was 4 players?
Yeah, I think that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
There was one that had boss battles and stuff.
I don't remember boss battles. I'm so tired. I don't even remember. But yeah, that's another game that we might do. I don't know yet, because we say we want to get to a lot of games, but
there's only 2 of us.
Yeah, there's only 2 of us. We can only do so much. I mean, funnily enough, it'd be much worse for people if they were part of this channel, because there would be so much more games to get through technically. But
that is true.
Yeah, but even then, it's still really difficult, because if it was one of us, we could easily just sit down and play games through at our own pace. But we meet up once a week, okay? So it's hard. It's hard to do, because we can only meet up once a week. I guess
another week.
This week is an exception because we're meeting up twice, but
yeah.
It's
even though our next session was supposed to be next week, but you said you were down for something this weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes I am, not all the time, obviously, but. What else? Shit.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft looks super hot.
I was kind of just I was getting excited for the memes. I'm not really into Tomb Raider. Obviously.
I'm not either.
I guess, yeah. Lord Cloud is hot, I guess, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. The Mario RPGs, listen.
Mario RPG remake?
Have never been an RPG fan, but I might try out Super Mario RPG on the channel, as well as Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. I have played neither of those games, or the original versions, at all. So I might play those on this channel, just to have like my first experience being recorded entirely, and shit like that, because I feel like it'd be interesting, and yeah, it would just be fun probably, and I need to branch out more, even though it's still Mario, but it's like a different type of Mario genre, I guess, because all I play with Mario is platformers and 3D and racing and sports, and that's pretty much it. What else?
Peach.
Yeah, Peach. The Peach game. We might also do that too.
We're really gonna be horny the whole time, but
yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know if that's multiplayer. Was that the multiplayer game with Toad, or was that that was the Donkey Kong game actually.
I don't remember the Donkey Kong game.
The Donkey Kong game was the one that had Toad, I think, as player 2. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was Donkey. Yeah, that was Donkey Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
They had Toad.
I don't know if Peach is gonna have multiplayer. In the first Peach game, she didn't have multiplayer in that game, but then again, it was a DS game, so like, what are you gonna do? But with this game, who knows? Hopefully, there's like 2-player at least or some shit. Yeah, the outfits hopefully. Mario Kart.
Is there a swimsuit one?
Yeah, I hope. God damn. Mario Kart. I liked all the characters. I liked the track.
Oh no, you gotta rant about it.
I already kind of went about it there, but like I went about it again. Like Diddy Kong, fantastic. He's such a good character. It's a sin that he was not originally added in the original Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, like in like there's the base game.
The base game of the base game from the Wii U, like from the get-go. Like Funky Kong, he is such a meme character, but like he is like,
because he was broken in because it came out when someone like ported it to like PC or something. They're like, wait a minute, Funky Kong's like actually like broken. Like, I didn't even like know until that the Mario Kart Wii like characters had their own stats.
Yeah, mixed with the yeah.
And then it's like, oh yeah, Funky Kong was like broken.
Yeah. Pauline, like, she is a top 2 Mario woman of mine.
Mario mommy.
Yeah, the Mario mommies. She's probably my favorite, then Daisy, and then Peach, and then Rosalina. Well, how would you rank them?
It's a tough choice. That's really difficult. Oh man.
Actually, I think Peach might be number 2 lately. I don't know. They've been really giving her personality as of late.
Yeah, personality.
Yeah.
That hourglass figure says a lot about her personality.
A lot for me to look at.
Are
you like actually trying to think about it?
Yeah.
Let's start with your least favorite.
I feel like.
Who's your first spot? Are you going based off looks or?
I'm taking everything into consideration. Okay. I'm gonna say I think I'd probably either go for. I'd probably go for like Rosalina or maybe Peach. I do like Daisy, but I feel like everyone likes Daisy, so I'm like,
yeah. Well, don't let that discover you.
Yeah, Isaiah basically.
Yeah.
I just feel like Daisy's just kind of a basic answer, but then again, Peach might also be kind of a basic answer as well.
I think all of them might be basic answers in one way or another.
I don't know that. Yeah, I think I might lean more towards Rosalina. I think I don't know why.
Because like you could bring up an argument for all of them. Like Peach, she's the main one. Daisy, like everyone likes her. Rosalina, she's the most recent one. Pauline, she's like the tall one, and shit like that. Well, Rosalina is also tall. There's like no good reason for Pauline, I guess, but I think
it's just her having. I think for Pauline, it's just her having like the dark brunette hair.
Yeah, I love
the red,
hair as well.
And the red lips.
I am a sucker for lips and curly hair, which is probably why Rosalina is like my least favorite. Not that she's bad or anything. It's just I don't know. She's like the least interesting to me, but I see why people like her.
I don't really delve too much into Mario, so it's like not something like when I say like Rosalina, I lean more. I think that's like it's not like a definitive answer. That's just what I'm like getting
so
at.
Like, what's your rough list?
I might have to write it down. Hold up.
You might have to write it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this. You can keep talking.
The last character that they showcased, Peachette, which
I'm fucking pissed about that.
I listen. They could have added EGAD. They could have added literally anyone else to the game, but they added a fucking another fucking clone of a character who's already in. We have Cat Peach. We have Pingle Peach.
Pringles Peach?
Pingle Peach.
Oh.
Now we have Peachette. Like, they have Birdo, they have Peach Piranha, Wiggler, Kamek. Just fantastic characters. And then the last character they showcase in this game is a fucking clone. And they just ruined everything. Like, so dreadful. It's so insane how they just ended off on such a sour note, in my opinion. I'm sure I'm the only one who I'm sure I'm not the only one who can agree with that. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I'm the only one who probably doesn't think that. There's probably a ton of other people who think the same way as I do. In terms of Peachette being in the game,
I find it. I don't mean that. I'm trying to look up the characters for reference for me to make a better calculated answer. But every time the first thing was just saying asking how old they are, and I'm like,
well, how old are they? Are there canon answers? I don't think I know that actually.
I saw she's estimated to be around the same age as Princess Peach.
I think all of them are roughly the same age.
It's estimated she's somewhere between 19 and her early 20s.
Oh yeah.
I know. I saw a fake one that was trying to say Princess Peach was underage or something.
Yeah.
But that was
I think she was underage in the game she had back then, but that's about it.
Really tough decision.
Yeah. Really tough to rank these fake women. This is the stuff we have to go through.
This is real men discussions.
Right? We should do a video game women tier list. Since that's actually live isolated.
Why not?
Why not?
Fuck.
What else was in the direct? I need to see. Because I actually forgot for some reason. Nintendo. Where does Nintendo be? There they are. There's their YouTube channel. They talked about Among Us. Yeah, cool, great.
All right,
Dead game.
I think. All right. The first two I might because now that I got some visuals, number 1.
Oh yeah.
Put Rosalina. 2, Pauline. Depending on how I feel, I might swap them. Now that I see a better look at Pauline, I might swap them, and then I'll do then Peach, then Daisy.
Okay.
It doesn't mean Daisy's terrible. It's just I just feel like when every time like someone like brings up like Mario women, it's always Daisy. So it's just kind of like
a fresh take.
Yeah. But, since I'm not really like I don't go too deep into like the Mario games, like I mean Princess, I can see why people like Daisy, because I guess probably because of her personality, I guess.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Because she's like, because everyone just thinks like her and Luigi are like so adorable or whatever.
Yeah, which they are, in my opinion. Nerdy, scared boyfriend and
oh my god, I love it.
Tomboy girlfriend who's energetic and will fuck anyone up for the boyfriend.
That meme with like Luigi and Daisy, it's like he asked for no pickles. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want for. When Luigi's like that, she's like he asked for no pickles. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want for real.
I wanted that for myself. I'm tired of seeing people live my dreams.
Yeah.
Speaking of Luigi's Mansion 2, the 3DS version, going on Switch soon. Excited for that, for sure. What else?
There's a bunch of mobile games.
Yeah, basically. That might be it. Well, that's it for our thoughts on the 2 things that we watched today.
Couple things. What else? Something that's nerd related. I did finally beat Alice. I beat it earlier this week. Did the final boss. It was honestly one of the most like eerie boss fights I've ever played in like a video game. It was freaking crazy. And it was like it looked like straight up like a creepypasta. Like the final boss like area, it was like dark, and like the monster was like illuminated, like the Queen of Hearts was like illuminated with like red light. It was like freaking creepy.
Damn.
And it was kind of garbage though, because you were surrounded by platforms and you had to constantly jump around, and you know how the platformings in that game was.
Yeah.
But you get. I will say, if you turn down the sensitivity, it's not so bad. It was just when we were playing, the sensitivity was turned up way too high that it made it like really slippery.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had to look up like a walkthrough, being like, because when I was playing it the first time, and I was like it went by like really fast, like really like once you like got into the throne room, and I was like, wait, we're actually doing it. We're about to fight. Like our first form wasn't so bad, and I was like, okay, that's it, right? And then it like, I'm so glad I didn't look up anything about it, because like once it like they did like the whole like Lovecraftian horror thing, I was like, oh god, I was like, oh no, because I felt like I wasn't doing anything. I'm like, was there something I did wrong? And I looked up a walkthrough, and then because it like there when the boss fights happen, there's no health bar or anything, so it's like you kind of just have to like go on a whim for everything and just be like, it's like, man, am I actually doing damage? And the good thing about that saving is you can save at pretty much any point, so something you can use to your advantage is just to save. And yeah, once I beat it and I got that final cutscene and I got the achievement that I completed the game, I was just so happy. And then I was just like, both those games are freaking amazing. Like I will say, like, yeah, the first game was pretty rough, but just everything else about it was just absolutely amazing. Like just the story, the atmosphere, just a story about a girl's like overcoming her trauma and like like manifestations of her trauma. That's like and like it has such a happy ending, and then the sequel happens, which was more of like a external why Wonderland is turning into, a shithole. It was more of an external thing, but I'm obviously not gonna spoil what it was, but that also caught me, and I heard, and apparently a lot of people don't like that, and I was like, if they did like another like internal conflict thing, I just feel like it would just ruin the whole point of the first game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they have to do something different. Yeah. So both those games are freaking peak, and I think the only thing like. If like the game got a if the first one got a remaster, because you have to remember that first game was for PC, and you can tell that it was made for PC. So like if it got like a remaster and then made it like, because like I'll show you. So you get this weapon that's like really powerful at the end of the game, and I'll just use your PlayStation controller as an example. Just trying to show you what I'm talking about. You have to aim with this stick, and then you have to obviously move, and it's like you have to like hold like the button to use it, and it's just really irritating on your hands. And you can tell it was like for PC.
Yeah.
So it's like if it got like a remaster to adjust to like a controller, and like just fixes like some things, I think it would be like I think it would be like a lot. I would see it as a lot better in my eyes, but I still like there was some bullshit that kind of pissed me off more in the first game compared to Madness Returns, but I generally thought it was a great game. So yeah, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to complete it, but then I completed like the last couple worlds, and I was like, oh, I'm doing this. This is the final boss. I'm doing it. I made it. Actually made it.
I never thought I'd be here.
Yeah. Just because the game was so long, I don't know how long. I don't know if I want to do it for the channel. If I want to touch it again. I feel like I just wanted to complete it to be like, yeah, I played the first game and I completed it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I would definitely revisit. I would definitely do Madness Returns. Whether if we just continue for FGC or me doing like a new game plus. Because the only thing I have to do to like complete the game is I'm trying to get all the achievements, obviously. So I have to. There's like some side stuff, but like the main things like campaign wise, I have to complete the nightmare difficulty, and I think I have to do. There's an achievement that you have to complete the game without using the hysteria, which might be easier. Like it just take the loss, just die.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would be an interesting series, just being like, hey guys, we're doing a new game plus on nightmare difficulty kind of thing.
Right.
So plus it would be like I think it would just be cool to like record my reaction to me like completing the game on that difficulty. Like how like Markiplier completed like 2020 on like 5 Nights at Freddy's, just like the wholesome like, yeah, we did it kind of thing.
We fucking did it.
Yes, I'm still looking at some older games. Another thing is you're looking at wanting a GameCube.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess. I guess this might be the last thing we're talking about in this podcast.
Perhaps.
We are planning on we're planning on looking for a GameCube at some point. I don't know when.
Matt wants a GameCube.
Because I like to play GameCube games on the channel.
Is there like GameCube only games that haven't been ported to Switch that you want to play or something?
Mario Double Dash is one.
They haven't ported that to Switch?
No.
Okay.
What else? Fuck. Luigi's Mansion. I mean, both those games aren't emulated, but like...
You want to have like the
the raw experience.
Yeah, the originals.
Yeah, I want to take the condoms off for this one. Well, so those are like the only 2 games that come to mind that are not on like any other systems really. I'm sure there's like a ton of others.
Yeah, Matt wanted
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Just reminds me of I forgot what the channel name is, but just because a YouTube channel I watched they talked about in their video because how funny was it, like the game like crashed on them during the stream, and it was like Shadow the Hedgehog was just so edgy that the game just crashed on the Wii.
Oh my god. Well, you know what would also work? We need to either get a Wii or GameCube. Because we
plays GameCube.
Also, yeah,
that
plays GameCube games.
It's weird that like that generation of consoles did backwards compatibility, but the newer ones don't.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It is.
Like Xbox 360 does backwards compatibility if you have an OEM hard drive. PlayStation 3 specific model does backwards compatibility. That you not only can play PS2 games but PS1 games as well. And then the Wii with the GameCube. It's
Wii U with the Wii.
Okay.
3DS with the DS.
I would say Wii U is kind of with the PS4, Xbox One era generation.
Yeah.
Wii U's definitely more like 360, PS3.
Yeah.
I think Wii U's more of the. Meanwhile, Switch is like both of them. Is both current generation and the previous generation.
Yeah, Nintendo kind of just like does it in between the PlayStation and Xbox lifetimes for some reason. They're kind of like, you know what? We're not gonna compete directly. We're just gonna like release the console like before and go from there.
I mean, like, how do you like? I'm trying to think of like because when you make a new one you have to upstage the version. How would you upstage a Switch though? The only thing I can think of is just better graphics to take on the go, like Steam Deck-esque like level graphics.
Well, there are rumors that the Switch 2 is gonna be like 4K quality and like probably twice as fucking powerful, like on par with the PlayStation 4 or something like that. So it's a step in the direction. Hopefully the Switch 2 can actually like have good
they're making a Switch 2?
Something like that. I hope it's not a fucking Switch 2 because I don't want another Wii U situation to happen and people would be like, oh, it's just another Switch. Nintendo needs to just make a new
That's console. What I'm saying, like how like just the Switch's factor of you can play it on your TV and portable, like how do you upstage that besides just enhancing graphics?
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
I mean,
they kind of just shot themselves in the foot, just being like, how do we go better from here?
Yeah, I honestly have no idea.
That's like the only thing I can think of is just graphics, like a Steam Deck to compete with the Steam Deck, because Steam Deck's pretty much like kicking Nintendo right now.
No, not really. I've heard other things. I've heard, and I have with the Steam Deck is probably like, just search it, I guess, on Google. See like which one is performing better, I guess.
I've heard a lot of people say Steam Deck because, but they said like Steam Deck should be more for like if you want like more competitive like games, like more serious games, I guess.
Yeah.
For a serious competition, like COD, like COD and like that kind of stuff. For like, I would only get a Steam Deck just to play Sims. That's pretty much it.
I mean,
with mods and stuff.
I heard people, I don't know, maybe the people who say the Steam Deck are doing better, like, getting it from, like, factual information, but, like, I feel like part of it's just because, like, it's such an easy thing to, like, hate on Nintendo, and, like, how, like, bad their hardware is compared to, like, PlayStation and Xbox and shit like that, to the point where it's, like, easy to fucking shit on them, but, like, I don't know, it's just, like, who fucking gives a shit? Play whatever you fucking want. It does not fucking matter at all.
Honestly, and this is like the thing with like Alice too. It's just like people just need to like, if you, and I'm speaking this with like Nintendo, is just as well, because if you have a unique art style, your graphics are gonna age better than if you're doing graphics to be like innovative.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing with like the Alice games. Like the Alice games just like okay, like the first one's kind of more blockier, like PS1 like esque, but like Madness Return still holds up because it has such a unique art style that like. But that's the same with like Nintendo. It's just Nintendo has this unique art style that just like doesn't make it like age as bad.
Yeah.
Compared to like other games that just do graphics to be like who do upscale graphics to like it just because then when something gets better, it's just like, oh yeah, this hasn't aged well. People really thought this looked good at the time, but you know.
I think a controversial opinion with that is like, look at Minecraft. Like Minecraft is like an ageless game.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I agree. No, I agree with you.
Yeah, like it doesn't.
It has that charm to it.
Yeah, like it doesn't need to have like realistic graphics because like it doesn't work in Minecraft. It needs to look kind of shit. It needs to look not. I don't say this in a bad way. It doesn't need to look good.
And this is why I don't understand why the Minecraft movie will be live action.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you heard me.
Wait, are they actually like going with that?
I think so. I saw something.
Why isn't it animated?
That's what I'm saying.
If you look on the fucking any Minecraft trailer, all the Minecraft trailers are like fantastic looking. They look stunning. Why are they going with live action? That does not make any sense.
It never works out well except for Sonic
and FNAF. We'll see with FNAF.
I think FNAF is.
FNAF looks promising.
FNAF's gonna. I feel like because it's taken like a decade to get made, that it's probably just gonna be peak like no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter how silly.
If it's confirmed that like Minecraft is gonna be live action, I
saw something about it like a while ago.
That is so dumb. That's so fucking stupid.
I'm gonna look it up. It's hard to like with movies now because given the strikes right now, it's really hard to like
It might just be a rumor,
or just like there's no
news, so they're just like
it says it's coming out. It says it's coming out in 2025 on the first thing. Yeah. Wait. Hold up.
Are there movies coming out or like?
Hold up. I'm on IMDb. Hold up. Because I'm seeing Jason Momoa and I'm like, is Jason Momoa playing Steve?
I heard something about that.
Pedro Pascal's playing Steve. Okay.
That's kind of better in my opinion.
Yeah. Jason Momoa might be in the movie though. It's just hard with productions right now because of the strike that like there's gonna be probably no updates or anything.
I'm gonna be pissed if it's actually live action though.
It might be.
I would literally kill somebody. I'm not even joking. How could they do this to me?
I heard something.
I'm the #1 fan. How would they do this to me?
Minecraft #1.
I got all the speedrun records, the 100%, the 80%, the fucking Dream SMP 100%. Like,
oh god,
come on, fucking insane. We need to do a Vibed SMP.
Oh no.
Neither of us are good at Minecraft, but like we need to like get random people.
What does SMP mean? Speedrun?
No, that's like a world. That's like a realm, if you know what that is. But like it's like a collective group of people who play together and like make their own storylines or some shit. I don't know.
Dream does that. That's freaking gross.
Yeah, they roleplay with each other, I guess.
He's such a
like acting out.
I'll never forget his Veterans Day tweet. That was crazy.
What?
He said something. He posted something so stupid about like. My phone's dying, so I can't look, unfortunately. But he posted something like a while ago that was like so like stupid about like. He was like, "Happy Veterans Day to people who survived like the Barg War." It's like, what are you talking about?
The what war?
I don't know, like the or something. I don't know. But I don't know if I don't know if it was from like his SMP or something that he's genuinely like trying to make his SMP like that they're like the same level as the military. That's like when the furries were saying that they're braver than the military. Oh, if you remember that.
I think I remember that. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm so sick of friggin' Dream and his fans.
Yeah, I think everyone would be sick of Goombas too.
Oh, he is one?
Yeah. I haven't seen any confirmation. I've just heard it's been confirmed. And I'm not trying to be like a sheep with information from online, but...
This is the first time I'm hearing anything about this.
Yeah, apparently he talked to like underage people, I guess.
Gross.
Fans.
Gross.
Yeah.
I know. They say like they're like... Some of them just say like they're like dream sexual. I'm like, what the heck does that even mean?
You like the average looking white guy?
Didn't they bully him just so much that he had to like go back to wearing the mask
to a fucking NBA game? Like, unironically.
Yeah, didn't they like bully him just so much that he had to like stop showing his face or something?
Yeah, even though everyone knows what his face looks like now.
I do remember that. They thought that everyone was freaking out that with Dream and that they saw like the overweight guy in Mr. Beast's like Squid Game, and they thought that was Dream, and everyone was like losing their minds about it. It's like Dream fans when they see that he's not a skinny guy, and everyone was like freaking out about it. They're just so freaking weird.
Yeah, I think Minecraft fans of YouTubers are just fucking weird in general. Like, all of them are so serious over like the most minuscule things.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I want to see the Minecraft movie if it's like live action.
Yeah, I think that would ruin it for me, honestly. I'm not even joking. I think like I'd actually not want to see it if it's live action.
Never live action like. Inclusion the live action like
it depends on
most live action adaptations of like cartoons or video games. It just does not work out well.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only exceptions are like Sonic and hopefully FNAF.
Yeah, hopefully FNAF.
Most likely though,
it looks promising.
I'm just glad they're using practical effects.
Yeah.
And not CGI. I mean, they probably will use CGI for some.
They're gonna use CGI at some points, but not completely.
Yeah. That's how it should be anyway.
Yeah.
In terms of like horror stuff, it should just all be practical and then use CGI to just add some sprinkles and.
Right.
Like even like I'm pretty sure with like they're doing for I think they are doing a TV series for Alice. And I heard that might actually be animated, which would be pretty freaking awesome.
Oh.
I feel like it was live action. I feel like they would get like freaking either Millie Bobby Brown or Jenna Ortega, just to get people to watch it.
Yeah. Because people would not.
I probably more towards Millie Bobby Brown because she's British. But I feel like they would do some BS and get Jenna Ortega to like do a British accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's about it though. I have nothing else I really want to say.
We kind of sidetracked about... Oh yeah, because about the GameCube. We kind of just sidetracked about
So I guess something that's even deeper is that we want to do like a series on this channel at some point where we buy old consoles, whether it's from DK Oldies or not.
Oh my god, we'd go into financial debt.
Right.
like when Matt was like, I want to get a GameCube at DK, I was like, all right, man, let me see. And I was like, oh yeah, $85 for just the console, no plugs. They did say they had an add-on for like a power cable for like $25. Like, Okay.
$25 for a fucking cable.
Yeah.
When I could just get one somewhere else for like $14
yeah, exactly.
or something.
And I was like, Matt, I don't know if that's a lot of money, man, just for the console.
It's a financial decision for the company.
You guys, if you guys want us to actually say, you probably should sub to our Patreon.
Yeah.
So we can have the money to do it.
Should give us that moolah.
And I was like, okay, man, just look on eBay, because I did look on eBay and I saw some. I've literally seen people selling for around the same price that had like a controller, at least one controller, and all the cords.
Yeah.
They just did not learn their lesson from them being called out earlier this year. They just did not learn at all. Freaking Joey. Joey scares me.
Yeah.
I feel like he's slowly going through a villain arc. Like he's going like Patrick Bateman. Like he's like going.
He will go on a killing spree at some point.
Joey. Oh my god.
Joey from DK Oldies.
Joey from DK Oldies. I mean, I do kind of feel bad for him that people like blame him for all the problems when he's not the owner. He's just like the social media guy.
Yeah.
I do kind of feel bad for him. But it's so kind of funny that like he's just going through this like. It seems like he's just like losing his sanity over.
Yeah.
But it's like how did they just not? And I did tell you, like, if we're dumping this kind of money into something, we're gonna have to learn how to take it apart to see if they say it's refurbished, we have to 100% make sure it's refurbished. Like, yeah, it would be funnier and more spicier if it wasn't, but like if we can't just like neither of us are financially able to just dump something on a whim, on like a gamble like that.
Yeah.
Like, we would have to have that 100% certainty that thing was cleaned out.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't, I'd probably get mad, like, on camera, being like, dog, we literally just dumped money for, like, a dirty freaking console. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, so I know it would be more spicier if we did through DK Oldies, but they're freaking ridiculous in pricing, and we would have to like sell our kidneys on the black market to
sell our houses.
Yeah,
our houses that we do
for a PS2.
Why don't you sell a fucking house?
I know. I saw like they did have like a bundle for like a GameCube and like one controller for like $100. I'm like, hell no. That is
insane.
Hell no.
They didn't even sell for that price back then when the GameCubes were coming out. The GameCubes back then were like $80 or some shit.
I mean, they'd sell like PS3s for like $400.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I said, how did they not learn from them being called out multiple times by multiple big YouTubers? I know why, because they literally posted in their comment section that they're just being haters and that they're jealous. Like, that's something they actually commented, like, on their like official
middle school comment.
Yeah.
You're such a hater, dude. You're such a hater. You're just hating on my fucking Riz.
On my.
You're so pissed that I'm getting all the fucking ladies. And you're getting your own mother. How does it make you feel?
Honestly, us scrolling through the DK Oldies website and laughing at the prices would just be a video in and of itself.
Right.
Just in NerdVibed, it's just us scrolling through their website and just kind of like
laughing at DK Oldies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just like original, like I think they're selling like the original Xbox with. Okay, I would have to double check, but I'm pretty sure when I was looking at the GameCube, I was looking at, like, obviously, now they have backwards compatibility on my 360, I was going to look at the Xbox games. I think they're selling the original with, I think, just the console for, like, $200 or something, like, stupid like that. And I'm like, what? Why?
What is this stupid piece of shit? Fuck out of here with this piece of shit garbage. I think Oldies, you killed my family.
Joey personally did.
Yeah.
I mean, bro does have
speak out against DKO these days. Send Joey out to kill them.
Bro does have like a freaking like. He has that grin that you feel like he's just hiding just so much darkness and like rage that it's like.
He's the man behind the slaughter.
Oh my god.
He is the one who kills all his children.
Like. Because your order got picked to be filmed, I'm just gonna murder your whole family.
Because your console was dirty and you shared it online, I have to kill you now. No, Joey, don't.
You said our console was dirty. It wasn't refurbished online. Have you actually saw the video about their PS3? That looked freaking disgusting.
I did not.
You should watch it. You should probably watch it. It was dusty, like caked on dust.
Yummy.
You gonna look it up?
No, not right now.
I don't know how I'd feel if we do go through this fully, and you see the dusty Game Boy and you just look up the dust. I don't know how I would process that.
I think I would probably get very sick.
Probably.
I don't think that would be good for my health. My already diminishing health.
I mean, someone on My Street Addictions is licking up their grandpa's ashes or whatever.
I think I saw something about that.
I remember seeing that. It was so gross. I was like, ew. Cannibalism much?
Imagine if the grandpa requested that. Like, can you please look at my ashes? I've always loved you, granddaughter. Please look up Granddaddy's ashes when he dies. That has to have been done in history.
What?
Like a grandfather telling his granddaughter please do something with my body.
Didn't they I don't know if this is true. I don't want to say Tupac because I'm not sure if it's true. Didn't some big rapper died and all his friends smoked a joint with his ashes or something? I'm pretty sure I saw something about it. I'm not sure if it was Tupac or not, but one I'm pretty sure, and they talked about it very openly. Yeah, we use his ashes and smoked a joint, and I was like, you know what? I would be okay with that.
I would too. If that's what he wanted.
With the boys. Yeah. If the boys want to use my ashes to smoke a joint, I'd be like, yeah, you know what?
You know what? Go ahead.
Go ahead. I put that in my will. I need the boys to cremate it. Give the ashes to the boys and they'll use it.
I want to give the boys cancer. Can you do that for me? That's probably gonna do though. I'm fucking tired. Yeah. Well, that's gonna do for this podcast. I think this is the longest video on this channel. And to celebrate...
That is twice now.